So, thank you everybody for coming to Panzer Vor podcast here to talk about the tournament that is coming up. I'll go ahead and start to introduce myself. I am B17 King, or known as King. You may call me King. Server owner of Panzer Vor. And I just want to thank you guys again so much for coming to this podcast. It really means a lot. So, I'm going to go down the list, starting with Stealth, and I'm just going to go down the line. And then you guys can introduce yourself, and you can say one thing of what you like about the server if you wish. And then we'll continue. So, Stealth, next guy, please introduce yourself.
Hello, I am Marco, sometimes called Jeb. I am the tank list manager, and I am also the commander of Jacko, for better or worse. That's all I have to say, thank you.
Oh, okay. Cat, is it?
Yeah,
Please introduce yourself.
I'm that one guy still sends to fight people. There's not much else.
Really?
Stealth suddenly DMs me and tells me to go charge at an enemy. I charge at an enemy. I somehow get 20 kills a game. Please send help, Stealth has me hostage.
Now I'm assuming you're both in the same school? Yes, you are. You're both in the same school. Do you like All-Stars?
Yeah,
You do?
it has the good tanks.
Alrighty, next guy on the list. Who are you?
Yeah, hello there. I'm everyone, also known as Niomedes or Leok, though the chances that most people here will just not know me. I'm currently sub-commander of NCO, which seems to be one of the least relevant schools on the server, but we are doing our best, and we really appreciate everyone who join us. We need people, please do. So yeah, there's that.
No,
Is this
your
just an
other
advertisement?
name is called Leok?
Yeah, that's
I always
actually how
thought
you
it was
pronounce
like.
it.
I always thought you pronounced it like Loach.
You would
Loach.
need to place the O and the A differently, like replace them with each other,
Oh.
for
Huh.
that to do Loach. It's Lauk.
Oh. Well, you learn something new every day. Alrighty, Appa, please introduce yourself.
More known as Nameless, because I had no name until like a month ago, so nobody knows me, and that's it.
That's it? What school are you in?
Well, I'm in All-Stars, just joined recently actually.
Oh, we got All-Stars group
Yes. Hell yeah.
here. Do you like the server so far?
Yeah, it's actually really nice. I've been here for around 3 weeks, and it's really welcoming to new people, not gonna lie. So.
Sick. Alright, next person on the list. Commander Ricky. Please introduce
Hello,
yourself.
I am Rick.
Anything else you want to say?
I'm a dropout.
He turned himself into a pickle, I think. That's what I have to say.
Alrighty. So, thank you guys so much for coming. So, as all of you are already aware, or maybe you may or may not be aware, that the sponsor of this tournament is Lifetime Controllers. And they are sponsoring a custom PS4 or Xbox One controller that you can make yourself however you want. So you can design it however you want. And we have some questions as we are going on the podcast of more towards that. Also, please look at go check out our sponsor. We'll put a link down below of the sponsor's website and whatnot, and also their Twitter, so you guys can go check that out. Going on to the tournament, so here's a big spoiler for you guys. This is now getting like live. So the details of when this tournament is going to start. The tournament is going to be next week. And we have the BR already set, good to go. It's locked in. Where the BR is going to be set at 3.7. And we have some maps in mind that the maps that we are plan on having is probably going to have what is it called? It's Alaska. What's that fortress one? I keep forgetting the name of that one.
White Rock Fortress?
Something. It's like a rock fortress. What is it called?
Yeah, it's White Rock Fortress, yeah.
White Rock Fortress, that's it. And I believe that's all we're going to do. I believe it's only going to be 2 matches. And we are going to... Oh, rules. I have like a little spreadsheet of things we're supposed to talk about here. So rules. So the rules are pretty simple, and they're basically no different than normal game rules of Panzer Vor. So obvious ones to put out there: no camping. You can't really camp. It's a free for all. So there's no teams. Yes, there'll be teams in War Thunder, but we're going to be judging by the points. So you want to gather as many points as possible. So everybody who's listening to this and you are applied for the tournament, make as many points as possible. That's what's going to get you to the very end of this tournament and win the prize. Another rule we're going to in place is there is no capping points. Don't cap any points. You will be disqualified. And another thing you also need to make sure you don't do is don't change your Discord name, your email, don't change any of your information. That is very vital, especially if you win the tournament. The reason why is it makes it us easier on me, myself, as well as the staff teams if we ever have to contact you. And if you are the winner of the tournament, we'll have to contact you so that way we can get that prize sending your way. Another thing also, if you did not apply for the tournament, you'll get another prize, a different prize than the main one. But if you didn't sign up, we have another prize in place, but it's like not the greatest. We only are going to give out like 150 golden eagles, so like $1 worth of golden eagles. But the main reason why we decided to go that route is because we want people to sign up for this, and it's just a really cool tournament, and the prize is super unique for this tournament. So we're trying to push more people to register. All right, so we're gonna move on to our first interview. I'm gonna interview people that are not a staff member here first. So, Kat, I'm gonna start with you. I have a list of questions here for you. And if you could answer them as best as you can. Is that all right with you?
Yeah, shoot away.
Question number 1. Are you enjoying your time so far at Panzer Vor? If not, how can we make it better in the future?
Currently, I'm having one blast at a time in PV. I don't have the schedule match myself. That literally takes out the most annoying bit. So I just can attend matches and have fun. There's really nothing that doesn't make Panzer Vor 1.
Alright, cool. Thank you so much. Question number 2. What do you think about the tournament, and what made you want to join?
The tournament itself seems pretty fun. Based on the point score even, it's gonna be a hell to keep track of, but it's also going to be fun because that means not one side's just going to win just because someone completely decimated the enemy. And the reason I joined at first was literally just to spite Lion. My goal was literally just to ensure that I could Spite lying as much as possible via trying to find him and knock him out as fast as possible.
Yeah.
I wouldn't doubt for a fact that there's going to be much, or not much, but a lot of rivalries in this tournament just like that. So I don't think you're the only one, Kat. Going on to the third question. What do you expect the outcome of the tournament? Like, what maps did you think was going to be chosen for the first round? Or what BRs did you think it was going to be? And who do you think might win?
As I am the all-famous guy who does not care about maps, you can ask Stealth this. I have never actually picked a map ever, despite being a sub-commander.
What about BRs?
BRs, I expected something in 3.7, 4.7. That's kind of the best BR for everyone to fight at. Everyone has at least one good tank that at least most members should have in that BR. And it isn't low enough at just one side raffle stomps because they have some sort of OP tank.
Yes. Also, one other rule that I didn't quite say just yet, just so you're aware, premium vehicles are not going to be allowed in this tournament. And the only reason why we're not allowing them is because some of the premium vehicles can be a little overpowered.
Like the 300mm Ram 2.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that and like the KV-1B and shit. Yeah.
Yep. Who do you think might win?
Honestly, it's gonna be up to anyone, seeing how Gaijin likes adding slippery slopes to everything nowadays. It's gonna be a hell of a match. Since one wrong angle and you might tumble down an entire hill and flip yourself on the way down too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, also to kind of give you some breather, you are going to get, I think we decided on 3 lives. You're going to get 3 lives in the game. So you get 3 lives, you can spawn in 3 times, and then after your 3rd life, you are out. So the reason why we're going with that is that way it'll help out people to get more points.
No observe as I flip myself 3 times in a row.
Yeah, that's gonna happen to me.
Alright, going on to the 4th question. Are you happy with the sponsor that we got for this tournament?
Yeah, the controller seems pretty nice, despite me having a lack of money to actually buy anything that I could use the controller with. But that's something IRL issues.
Well, if you do have a custom computer, you can make it to match your computer or your theme. You can do that.
That's the plan.
If you did win, how would you design your controller? What would you choose, PS4 or Xbox One?
Honestly, I haven't thought that far ahead. Fully expecting to just kind of die in the first rounds. So, I'll think about the controller when I get there.
Oh, okay. What kind of things would you like to see in Panzer Vor? And how would you like to see the server improve?
Right now, I'd only like to see bigger matches in Panzer Vor, like more 10v10s and so on. But those are only available between either really big schools, seems hard to get those many members in big schools, or multiple schools fighting each other. And that issue can only be solved via aggressive marketing of PV to get some more members in.
And I think a part of the, also probably the problem reason why is, I hate to say it, but one of the main reasons why I think that there's not very many big matches anymore is because of COVID. And just because the Girls of Panzer anime, it's not coming out as much as often, I should say. And like if I remember right, like the next episode is not going to come out until like maybe another 2 years, I've heard of through the grapevine.
I think they announced one for like 2021. I think actually.
Oh, so a year later. Okay.
Yeah.
So, Kat.
Although, to be... Sorry.
Oh, you're good. What were you gonna say, Mako?
Well, to be fair, like, subtitles for it should take, like, another, like, half a year to get out, so who knows? Go ahead.
Last question, Kat. Do you have any questions about the tournament?
Really not, since I'm the type of guy to just smash my head into the wall and see what happens, rather than question why I should smash my head into the wall.
You're just gonna go straight in and there's hope for the best?
Basically.
That's how I roll, man. Alrighty. Everyone, you are up next.
Wait. I'm done.
Alright then.
First question. Are you enjoying your time in Panzer Vor so far? And if you're not, how can we make it better in the future?
Well, I'm quite enjoying my time as of now. The only issues I'm having are pretty much internal with my school, because many of the people in my school are not investing as much time as I'd like them to do into getting good at the game, or even unlocking any tanks of like any BR above of 2.3. And so we've pretty much been constrained to 2.3, and as I said, we are NCO, so we don't have a very good selection of tanks on this very low BR, and most of the time we can't really rely on our tanks bailing us out when we are doing any mistakes. So, well, I feel like I should take responsibility for that one since I'm sub-commander there, but it's still annoying me to no end. But the server in itself, that's fun.
As far as I know that your commander in your school is pretty active right now. Is he still pretty active? Do you like your commander?
Yes, he's pretty active and he's trying to improve and he's pretty much doing everything right. The problem just is that the rest of the team sometimes isn't really in the mood to do Italy.
Yeah.
Most people probably joined out of boredom.
I'm kind of surprised, man. I'm surprised not very many people want to join Italy. I mean, come on, spaghetti. I mean, what's better than spaghetti?
Yeah, pizza, and we got that one too.
Honest?
That's just something for everyone here.
Honestly, I think Ains used to just bribe people with like pizza and pasta and shit. Like that's how they'll get members, honestly. Like that, like...
Legit. I just want to tell you that it gets better in the end. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, we're doing what we can.
What do you think about the tournament? And what made you want to join, everyone? What made you want to join in the tournament?
Well, so I think it's a splendid idea for the server as a whole, as it will most definitely do something to the fact that many people are currently not participating. You just said that a main reason for the non-participation is with the Girls on Panzer anime not really releasing at the moment, and that is most certainly true. But on the other hand, there definitely is also not that much going on at the moment that would inspire people that aren't already invested in their schools to participate a lot. With this tournament, however, and with this podcast in particular, I think we can see a huge improvement in participation on the server, especially when the first videos are coming in.
Yeah, and actually, I'll tell you right now, I am personally trying to get my staff to be a little bit more active and trying to get more stuff posted out there for more information, as well as trying to get more tournaments and matches going. I can definitely tell you that's definitely coming in the future as well, other than this tournament. As well as we just recently started up our YouTube. That's a mainly reason why we're starting this podcast thing. As well as we just started up a Twitter as well. And we're also being kept up to date on Discord. And actually, the last few days, we've had 20 new members join because of that.
Yeah, as I said, it seems to be a very good idea all around. And I mainly joined because I wanted to participate in it firsthand.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure that prize looks really interesting.
I mean, it does, but it's not the primary motivation. It's more like being there when it happens.
I would have to say probably the main reason why I do it is just for the full enjoyment. I would have to say that's the reason why I join.
Right on.
Are you happy with the sponsor that we got?
Yes,
Yeah?
I'm very happy with the sponsor.
Do you like what they have like on their website and whatnot? Do you think a lot of their stuff is pretty cool?
I do. And I mean, I didn't put that much effort into my gaming gear so far. My main motivation was just having stuff that, broadly speaking, works. But with this opportunity to get a fully customizable, or at least fully customized controller, I may actually be looking into getting a customization for my gaming equipment in general. And well, it could act as the crown jewel, or it could act as the starting point for that. And this is why, if I win, I'd gladly accept a controller.
Oh yeah. And actually what's really cool about if you get an Xbox One, if you get a custom Xbox One controller, it is actually the new Xbox Series X console that's coming out. That series is actually backwards compatible with the Xbox One S controllers, which is what you'll be getting, which is even cooler.
Yeah, that's quite nice. So it's even future-proofed.
Yeah. What would you make if you could customize it? What would you get? A PS4 or an Xbox One?
Most definitely the Xbox One.
How would you make it look?
Well, I haven't spent that much time actually deciding that so far, but I think I would go for something on the more stylish and modest side, i.e., something in a very interesting tone of black, or something in a more interesting tone of gray. And I know that doesn't sound very interesting, but I have certain pictures in my mind that might look very, very good on the controller when I get to design it. But on the other hand, I also feel like I should do something batshit crazy with it, like a Hello Kitty controller just for the lols.
Do it, actually do it.
I mean, time will have to tell, but either it's going to be something very, very serious and very, very stylish, or something like some of the skins for the mouse tank. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
What kind of things would you like to see in Panzer Vor, and how would you like to see the server improve?
Well, I think you're pretty much doing everything right in the server improvement compartment or department, because all we need is have more of a media presence, more engaging stuff going on, getting the community to work together with staff and moderators, and pretty much provide everyone with a good time. And having competitions like this and a media presence like this is pretty much bringing us right there. So I feel you're already doing everything right.
Right on, right on. Do you have any questions about the tournament?
Well, I don't know if I'm allowed to ask this right now, but I would really like to know how many people are actually participating.
Actually, I can tell you. So right now, there's not a lot. I was actually expecting a lot more, but there is 22 people have applied so far.
Oh, that's pretty decent. I
It
mean,
is
the
pretty
maps are going
decent.
to be.
I was
It's going
expecting
to
a
be-
lot more, but still, for how many people have actually looked at it. Plus, we've also looked on the Twitter page, and actually, a lot more people have been looking on the Twitter than actually on our Discord, I think.
Yeah, so that's a very good sign, isn't it?
Oh, it is. Very is.
I mean, I personally would think that a lot of people who looked it up or took a look at the tournament don't participate because they're, well, a little bit shy about it and don't quite expect being able to compete on whatever level we'll end up competing. I mean, only the tournament itself can tell what will happen in the tournament, obviously. And since we never had something like this before, there is no past data I could look at and say, okay, that's how it's going to play out. But what I'm getting at is that I personally expect that once this tournament has taken place, a lot more people will start signing up as soon as they see what we're doing and what we're getting at.
Oh yeah, I totally agree. Thank you so much for your response, everyone.
Welcome. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, of course. Ape, you are up next, my guy. Are you enjoying your time here at Panzer Vor? And if you're not, how can we make it better in the future?
I've been here only for like 3 weeks or something. I mean, I am enjoying my time on the server, but the thing is, I was in a kind of dead school, so that meant I only got in like 2 battles. And I would like to see all the schools be more active, if you know what I mean, more members. If you get more members, it's get more fun, more activities.
Yeah. And as we have mentioned actually earlier in the podcast, and one of the main reasons is because of COVID and just the anime not coming out, and just not very many people are just super interested in it at the moment. But as we have already said, that just doing more of this kind of stuff that we're doing right now should definitely help. So hopefully you will definitely see some more activity within that. I sure hope I do. I personally would love to see a little bit more activity in matches, because I love sometimes going in matches or judging or watching, and I just love to see how some teams how they different strategize their battle tactics and how they think they might win. I just think it's so cool and interesting.
Absolutely charges the enemy head on with no care whatsoever.
Um,
That is also a strategy in a nutshell. Just don't get at it.
It's a sick cat.
What do you think about the tournament, Ape? And why did you join?
It's a really good idea, actually. And the reason I joined is because I'm really bored, and that was the most fun thing I saw, like, going on, I guess, right now. So that's basically why I joined.
Oh, okay. What do you expect? What do you expect for the outcome to be in the tournament? Like, what did you expect? Like, what mats did you think it might be used, or what BRs might be used, or who you think might win?
Oh. I mean, for BRs, I thought from around 4-3 to at least 5-7. I thought, personally. And like the outcome of the matches is like I don't even know. I don't know any of these people, how good they are, or anything like that. But judging from my skill set, I probably will get into at least top 5, hopefully.
I'm pretty sure a lot of people will think that. And actually, Abe, I haven't seen you played yet. I haven't. I really want to see you play, but I don't know how good you are, but I wouldn't doubt for a fact. I bet you'd be able to get third place.
I sure hope we get the first place though.
Get that controller.
I don't need the controller, so I'm just here for the fun, man.
Hey, that's where it's at. That's where it's at. Are you excited about the sponsor?
I mean, not really, just I don't need the controller, but it's really cool that actually somebody sponsored this tournament. I really think that's really cool, actually, so.
Let's say you did win, Nate, and we sent you a controller, and we let you design it however you want. What would you make it designed as? Like, how would you design it?
Definitely some Russian colors in there, my friend.
Russian
Definitely
colors?
some. Oh, yeah. Definitely a sickle and a hammer, you know?
A big
You
red
gotta
star
have
in the
that.
middle?
Oh yes, dude, that's good stuff. Or like everyone said, have like a really cringy controller. Have like some
Oh, yeah.
some cartoon shit, on there. So.
Tom and Jerry controller win.
Oh hell yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Get a Moomins controller.
What kind of things would you like to see in Panzer IV? Or what kind of things would you like to see the server improve in?
Member count. The fact is, like, we don't have many members, at least not in my opinion, not for the amount of schools we have and how active they are. Definitely, biggest thing is getting more members in the smaller schools so we can have more fun, more battles.
Actually, we're just kind of on top of that. We're not. This server's actually not too small. It's actually bigger than a lot of the GUP servers out there.
In my opinion.
In your opinion, maybe yeah, you have your opinion on that, and I'm sure other people here will have theirs as well. Um, do you have any questions about the server? Or not the server, the tournament?
I was kind of confused about the matches. Like, I don't understand how it's gonna work. I know it's a point system and stuff like that, but like, you said like there's gonna be two teams, but not teaming, or I don't understand that. Like, it's weird.
So in War Thunder, in the custom matches, you are forced to be in two teams, but
Yes.
to avoid the teaming, that's where we're going with a point system, and also a point system is a little bit more fair, and chances of you being able to get in higher and be able to win that top prize. It makes it a little bit easier as well. But at the same time, you also get 3 lives. So you basically, as I said, you will want to gain as much as points as possible. So it doesn't matter what team on the custom match wins. What matters is how many points did you earn in that match.
It causes a problem because like half of the team is gonna be on your side. You wouldn't be able to get points from them.
Yeah. So that's why you want to destroy the other team as much as possible. And with that, we'll also be after the first 2 matches, we'll separate and total the scores between everybody who was in that match. And then what we'll do next is separate the lower scored people. So we'll split the scores in half on the scoreboard. We'll split them in half, and then we'll add up the points together in both matches. So we'll basically add them together, and then we'll draw a line between the 2 halves, and then we'll have the highest point players have their own match in the next match that's coming, and then the players who had a little bit lower numbers in points will still get a chance to be able to win the prize. So we're going to have 2 separate matches. So we'll have the players who got a lot more points to have their own match, and they'll do their own thing. And then we'll have another game for the lower points players who probably feel like they're not very good at the game, and it's probably the reason why they didn't get very many points. So we still want to give them a chance to be able to win the prize.
Okay, I understand it now. Thank you.
Yeah, of course. Do you have any other questions?
No, not really.
Okay. Next up, Commander Rick. I have questions for you.
You do.
I do. So, are you enjoying your time at Panzer Vor? And if you're not, how can we make it better in the future?
I'm enjoying my time.
You are?
Yes.
Be more specific on that.
I don't know. I like it. It has a great community. In other words, I cannot say.
Okay. What do you think about the tournament, and what made you want to join?
What made me want to join? Because I just want to have fun, and I was kind of bored.
Oh, okay. What do you think about the tournament?
It's gonna be a blast.
It's going to be a blast. Do you think you'll win?
Yeah. Nope.
No? What were you expecting for the BRs to be?
5-3 to 3-7.
5-3 to 3-7? Okay. What maps did you think we were gonna choose?
Hopefully the good ones.
The good ones?
Thank you.
I'm not gonna lie, that is funny.
God damn it.
Let me go find the list of the good maps. Question mark, exclamation mark, question mark.
That's awesome.
God damn,
Um,
God damn it.
who do you think will win, Ricky?
Not me.
Not you?
Seems about right, yeah.
Who do you think will win? Ape? You think Ape's gonna win?
Dope. I mean, what?
What do you think? You think everyone's gonna win?
In their own way, everyone's gonna win.
Hey,
Nice.
good answer. Good answer.
Yeah, you heard it, guys. This is settled.
Everyone gets a controller. You get a controller. You get a controller.
One more chill to massacre.
Today, everybody is winners of the tournament, yes.
Are you happy with the sponsor, Ricky?
Yes.
You are? What do you
Yes.
like about him?
Great company.
It's a great company. You think Lifetime Controllers is a great company?
Yeah, some of my friends got controllers from them.
Oh, they did? What did they buy?
One got a custom PS4 controller, an Xbox. That's about it.
Oh, okay. Do you... Let's see. Do you like... Or what would you like to see... what things would you like to see in Panzer Vor? Or what would you like to see improve?
I'm not gonna lie, my mind just went blank.
Would you like me to repeat the question for you?
No, I have no answer for the question.
Oh, okay. Do you have any questions about the tournament?
If I flip over, what do I do?
So if you flip over, I would request for a judge, so that way the judge can confirm that you're flipped over, and then we will count a tally of how many times you've accidentally flipped over, and if you flip over too many times, we'll disqualify you.
Oh god.
Okay.
Oh god.
Do you have any other questions?
That is all my questions.
That's all your questions.
Yes.
Oh, actually, let me get a little bit more specific about the judge thing. So, if you do get flipped over, as I said, if you flip over too many times, we're just going to be viewing that as like you're trying to do it on purpose. And we can't be watching you all the time. But if you do flip over and you call a judge and it was like a one-time thing or whatever, you just tell the judge and say, hey, I flipped over. The judge will come over and confirm it, and once they confirm it, they'll tell you that you can J out, and then we'll write you down that you flipped over, and then we'll keep a tally of how many times you flipped over, so we can subtract that of your kill death. So you can just J out and respawn, and then just go back into the battle.
Now if it's a one-time thing, like you just flip over like once because you got unlucky or something, in terms of respawn count, would that be held against you, or is that compensated?
Can you repeat that?
Like if you flip over once and you J out afterwards, like after you get the charge and everything, will that death be compensated? Like, will you get an extra respawn for that? Or
Yes, so that won't count
Okay.
towards your respawn count. So you'll still
Alright.
have, if you've already died to a player once already, and you flipped over, and you called the judge over, you would still have 2 lives.
Alright. Thank you.
Yeah. Stealth. Moving on to the 2 staff members we have into this podcast. Stealth, I am going to start with you first.
What do you require of me, sir?
Are you enjoying your time here at Panzer Vor? And if you're not,
Yes.
how can we make it better in the future?
Okay, seriously now.
Stop
Yeah, I'm
fucking
enjoying
gaming.
this time. I'm enjoying my time here. I'm being a gamer. I'm being bullied to make matches like every single hour, but that's fine. Then I get bullied when the matches are going to start because the enemy doesn't have enough people and I cannot get subs in for them because Catman angry.
Dab.
Dab.
Uh,
Yeah. Very nice server. Much better than Dream Team. I mean, what?
Hey, that warms my heart.
That's BM.
What do you think about the tournament, and what made you want to join?
Wait, I'm in the tournament?
Didn't you sign up? I thought I saw you.
No, the only thing about the tournament that I did was Makwar fucking duel you in a team 26 against any tank at 3.7 you want. That's about it.
Oh, yeah. For the context behind that, Stealth and I basically just said, like, we had, like, an argument or like, a scuffle over, like, the T26, and as a joke, he said he was going to join the tournament in a T6 and try and do stuff. Whether or not that's a wise thing to do, I don't think so, but nah.
So scratch that on number of people that have applied for the tournament. So there is only. Oh yeah, there is. Okay. Never mind. Oh wait. Wait, what? Hold on. Give me a
I
second.
really like.
I'm checking the
Oh.
responses. Okay.
I really
My
like
bad.
the.
So there is only 21 responses. So there's only 21 people applied. I was looking through and I noticed 2 people applied twice. So I'll have to go clear this out and ask them why they applied twice. But on to the next question, Stealth. What would you like to what do you expect the outcome to be in the tournament? Like, what maps did you think might have been chosen? What BRs did you think might have been chosen? Who do you think might win?
That was in the 4.0 or something for me. I'm expecting massive swing.
You're kind of breaking up.
Yeah.
Stealth
Was-
chips internet.
Did you see?
You absolute troll, Magnum.
Alright, so
What can I
back
say?
to the question.
Okay, the question. I was expecting around the 3.3 to 4.0 for PRs and maps. I'm expecting like Sweden, Abandoned Factory, and Poland. Maybe Mozdok. I'm expecting Cat to fucking charge an enemy front line and somehow win. I'm expecting Maho to die to a T26.
You call me Maho.
Maho, yes, you are Maho now. You are Pravda Maho.
Okay. I guess I'm Maho now.
So you
Stream
want
like-
your Stealth, you want Cat, the guy that you order around to win the game. You want him to win the tournament?
I think you want me to
Necessarily,
die.
I'm just saying that might be what's happening. What's going to happen? A red, very angry Cromwell charging forward.
Oh no. Well, what happens if he
God, oh,
doesn't
fuck.
win?
That's up to him. I actually do not give a shit.
Oh, Cat, I feel so bad for you.
It isn't that of stealth ordered me into this. I'm about to rough handle stealth into this.
On to the next question. Are you happy with the sponsor that we got, Stealth?
Yes, it's an interesting sponsor. Please give me money, console company.
Do
Very
you
good, I support.
do you like what they make on their at their company? Do you like what they make? Do you like the controllers on their website and everything?
Yes, controllers controllers are pretty cool. I agree.
Oh, if you won, Stealth, if you won, and you won a controller,
Talk about Panzer Vor, bro.
how would you make your controller?
Probably something safe for work because I don't really want to be fucking caught with a hentai controller in my hand.
Oh my.
Probably something with one single tank on it,
Oh my.
a 2 centimeter tank, and the rest is just green.
Green.
Just the text green, not the color, the text.
Makes the text be blue, and it says green.
Yes, I shall.
Well, Stealth, what kind of things would you like to see in Panzer Vor, or how would you like to see the server improve?
I would like to see us being able to host a few tournaments
All right.
and stuff.
Do you have any questions about the tournament?
Not really, no.
No. Okay. Mako, your turn.
Yo.
Just kidding. Moving on to the next question. Just kidding.
God.
This is taking too long.
I'm gonna
I'm
leave
just
now,
kidding.
bye.
It's not.
First question. Are you enjoying your time here at Panzer Vor, Mako? Are you?
I suppose so, yeah.
You are?
I suppose so, yeah. It's been
You suppose so?
nice, 2 years, yeah. It's been an experience, really.
Oh, that's right. You've been here for a long time. You've been here almost the whole entire time since Panzer Vor's been around.
I think I joined it like a week or like a month after it got created, yeah. Because I remember when it was created, that was something, really.
When there was like nobody here, it was just tumbleweeds.
Mostly, like, what... I really like the founding story that it has, honestly.
It's a good story. It's a really good story.
Yeah.
I should write a book about it.
Story is King. The story is King
Yes.
was in this one server and he got bored of it, so decided to make his own.
Also,
Then
the
some drama
entirety of
happened.
Prague- Also, the entirety of Saunders and Prague got banned from another server, so they just made this. It was amazing.
What do you
wasn't
think
a good
about
reason, I
the
think.
what do you think about the tournament, and why did you want to join?
I joined because, honestly, I just wanted to have a nice battle between equals, I suppose. I don't expect to win. I just want a game, really.
You just want a game? A lot of
Yes,
us here
I'm
do. A lot of us here do. And actually, I am more shocked that that more people were just here to have fun. I am
Yeah.
really shocked about that. I'm not lying. Like, I literally thought that a lot of people were going to be here for, like, the controllers and whatnot. And actually, yeah,
Yeah.
the controllers are really cool. You can make your own. but it also makes me really happy to see people just want to have fun in the server. That
Yeah.
to me is a mission accomplished.
It is, honestly.
Mikey, celebrate.
Yes.
What do
Mikey
you,
Mad Band.
what do you expect the outcome to be of the tournament?
I expect everybody except for me has an equal chance of winning. I have no chance of winning. I do not expect to win. If I had to choose one, maybe Cat would win. I don't really. Maybe everyone. That name trips me up. Because I've seen him fight like once or twice. Seems decent enough.
What BR did you
Does-
think it was going to be chosen?
I expected like 3.7 really. Or like 5.3, maybe 6.7. Because fucking 3.7 is really nice BR for tanks, really.
It really is.
The-
And actually, that's one of the reasons why we chose to go 3.7.
Yeah.
Are you happy with the sponsor that we got?
I guess so, yeah. Because
Guess so?
in the event I win, I don't actually want a controller. I'm just gaming, really.
Did you go check out
but-
the Lifetime Controllers website?
No, actually.
You should, dude. You should.
Yes, I very much should, but yeah.
Wow, I did not check the holy website. Give me money, please.
Thank you.
If you won Mako, what kind of controller would you choose? Like, how would you customize it?
I've had like three different like branches of thought when it comes to this. The first one is just just print a Hego on it, just for the meme, really. Either do that, get an actual like painting, not like an actual like decently looking like photograph printed on it, or the third option is just put a Daki on it, like a Daki mirror on it. So yeah. That'll just make it be just completely black. That's certainly four things. Josh.
All right. What kind of things do you expect to see, or what things would you like to see? My bad. What things would you like to see in Panzer Vor, or how would you like to see it improve?
Just more activity, really. Because more matches, more. Cause, a lot of the people in the server just exist on the server only, and they don't actually say anything. Well, technically, I'm also guilty of that. 'Cause I actually say nothing in general chat. Josh.
That means you're fucking dead. How dare you be dead?
Because yeah, just more activity, really.
Oh my!
Oh, bye-bye.
Are two of my admins not active in general chat? I think I need to have a demotion in here.
Ban us.
Ban.
Force him back to staff.
Yes, ban it. Not just ban
Ban.
the server, honestly.
I have to toss a very important video now about what we may be unable to stop if we're not active in general chat. As you can see, it is called video 0-4071.mp4. Sheldon posts nothing for work in Ashik General, the complete saga. It is very important that we admins are able to stop this, otherwise it might happen to us.
Oh god, oh fuck. As a message from the admins that is completely serious, no sarcasm detected. If you do not say fucking game moment in chat once a month, you will be banned.
Oh my god!
Please don't actually do that.
Gamer moment.
Keep
moment.
Okay, please do not actually do that. The
Do
entire
it.
channel chat is just gonna be gamer moment.
Dad
for the next, like,
slams
5
down
years.
the door, walks in. Are you winning, son?
One moment.
Just edit that out of the podcast, please.
No, don't keep it in. Yeah, bitch.
What do you guys think about the Girls of Panzer community? What do you guys all think about the Girls of Panzer community? What are you guys' thoughts on it?
It's certainly a community.
It's a society. We live in a society.
It's not a very large community, but it definitely stands out.
I mean,
You can find some pretty nice people in it, but you can also find some cunts like Mikey.
so
So
okay.
So
It's certainly a very what are you gonna?
oh, go ahead.
Okay. It's certainly a very varied community. It's changed a lot in the last 2-3 years since the time I joined it, really. Because I joined in early 2018, and then Alpha happened, and then this server happened. And in that time, it's certainly changed a bunch, really.
Yeah,
also joined in
remember
2018.
when I started doing GUP. Started doing GUP 4 years ago, and I don't think that was the beginning of it. I think GUP servers have been around longer than that, I'm sure.
Yeah. Because I've heard that before the server that I joined, there was a server that one branched off from, and
well,
I just have no knowledge of it. So they've probably been around for ages, I think.
consider the fact that the movie was launched in 2015. Yeah, there probably were a few servers before us.
Yeah. Most definitely. Because I joined here from a server that came before us. And of course, I said 5 seconds ago that before that server, there was also...
Before that server was a server, that server, and server, yes.
Yes.
I actually have a legit question for some of you. What do you guys think? Let's say none of us won, and someone else won, or some other people won. What do you guys think people would do with their controllers? Do you think they'd play PC games with it, or do you think they'd mainly use it for a console?
The 5...
It's probably gonna be 50-50.
Yeah, probably.
I know many friends that actually play games on their PCs with PS4 controllers. So
what is more common though? Actually, what's more common, using a controller on a PC or just getting the whole console?
Give me 5 seconds.
Give me
or 5 hours. 5 hours, depending how fast my laptop decides to work.
Because I feel like if we have we have console players here. What am I saying? If one of the console players wins, they could definitely use that controller if they wanted to.
Yeah, for play War Thunder. Yeah. If that's what they're playing.
Funnily enough, if I do manage to somehow win, I'm just gonna sneak my controller over to Quebec instead of Estonia, where I am.
Yes.
Don't ask why. I just know a person who can use it more than I can.
Yeah, honestly. In the same vein, if in the event that I win, I know that is overwhelmingly unlikely, but whatever. Just give the other guy that got to the finals, give him the controller. Don't give it to me, please. Thank you.
I have googled it, and only 30 million people are registered with using one controller, while 162 million people are registered as having a video game console. So I think more people are going to use it for console.
Me and Mark end up in the finals.
Yeah.
Because I think part of the reason why people go more towards console because of that is because probably I personally actually just recently found out that you can use a console controller like an Xbox One S on a PC or a PlayStation 4 controller. Like, I literally just found out not too long ago. I kid you
King,
not.
please,
I did not know that.
King, please say it correct. It's Xbox One.
Oh, blah.
Xbox One.
Yes. You're wrong for mispronouncing it the first time. Xbox One.
Blah.
Also,
Uh,
console players or like using a controller for PCs. The thing is, you can be more relaxed and just be in your sofa and just like chill, you know.
yeah.
Whereas
Yeah.
if you're using a keyboard, you have to be kind of at a table with a good chair
Yeah.
and just be
Not
like
necessarily.
I mean,
Let me
not
get
necessarily, but it's better.
Well,
let me get my picture of me having my keyboard on my legs.
I kind of thought the same thing also with like people play, like I've like watched people on YouTube play like games on their phones or whatever and use a controller. But I never thought that it was like an Xbox One controller or PlayStation. Like I thought it was like you had to special order a controller, like not like one of those Steam ones or one of those like ones you could get like at GameStop. Like I legit thought you had like it was like a special order, like you had to specially buy one, and they're like ridiculously expensive.
The same ones are pretty good.
So, so you guys are aware they're here. The next owner talk day is actually this week on Sunday. Same time at 2:00.
Let's see if I can
Or
show
not
up for that.
21 UTC.
I have a feeling that I might not be able to come.
Been to one, and also those who are listening to this podcast or even watching it, our next owner talk day is on the 8th of November, 21 UTC. And if you are interested, or if you have complaints, or have anything you want to say about the server, or if anything you would like to see improve, that's what those days are for, and that's what I'm there, and that's what it was created for. Is so that way I and the other owners know what the community wants, or what they want to look forward to, or things they'd like to see more happen. So if you are interested or wanting to see that, just come on down to the owner talk day, and we could discuss that.
Come on down to Owner Town, better than Dream Team. Let's go.
The end. In the event that I actually show up, I'm speaking over somebody's side.
Oh, I'm just gonna say this real quick. B17, if you want any information on Dream Team, just ask me. I know a lot about it, and
That's him, yes.
Thank you, everybody who are here. And another shout out to our sponsor that is sponsoring this tournament. Go check out our sponsor's website. They are called Lifetime Controllers at www.lifetimecontrollers.com. Go check them out, and you can also check them out on Twitter. But go check out their website. They got really cool custom controllers. I'll post some of the photos of the controllers that they make, and some actually one that I purchased from them not too long ago that actually matches my PC case. I've had it for a while now. Yeah, just go check it out and join the tournament that's coming up. If you want to participate, please sign up in the form link down below in the video. And then, am I missing anything?
Thank
you guys so much for coming down to the podcast, and thank you everybody who is listening to this podcast, and I hope you have a wonderful day. See you guys later.